while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
There we go. Great American morning. You guys hear that? You know what that sound is? That's freedom, because freedom knocks, but it also rings. And I'm ringing in another week right now. I am pumped. I am jazzed. I am excited. I'm a lot of things all at once right now, guys. A lot of emotions. A lot of emotions in this man. You want to know why? Because not only am I getting to do Great American Morning during one of my favorite months of the year, besides Freedom Month of July, obviously. Anthony, how you doing, brother? Happy Monday. Guys, I am excited because I get to show off something that is going out today, finally, to everybody. Oh, yeah. That's it right there in my hands. Pariah cigars in hands, on deck, ready to go. Not only that, but for those individuals who are all like, well, you know, I'm going to buy some cigars. I'm just going to get they are here right now. They are in hand. They are in they are here. They are with us. We are shipping out now. So everybody who had their pre-orders in, thank you so much. Those are going out today. Those obviously in town are going out very soon. Frankie, absolutely yes, correct, 100% right. Vote for the Bakersfield Gentleman for Cigar Score Best Cigar Show of the Year. Their polls end at the end of this month, or end of November, I believe, actually. Either way, get your votes in now so we can get this going ASAP. Manny, how you doing? Good morning, brother. Good morning. And as Frankie decided, was like, hey, Miguel, you're not doing enough work. You're not working hard enough. And I was like, you know, you're right, bro. I got to get more work in there. What can I do? What can I do to make things a little easier for everybody? Well, if you don't want to buy a 10-pack of either one of them now, I've been repackaging myself right here. And repackaging right here. So you can see we got the two sizes. That is the Noir and the Rush, almost completed for you guys. 5 packs instead of the 10 packs. Guys, going for $50 for a 5-pack. If you buy one of each, you get free shipping on those just as well. Manny's got his coming in. Yeah, I know that, brother. I got your back. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, please do so. Let me click on some buttons here, make sure everyone is doing good over there. Excellent, excellent. So yes, everything's going in the mail today. Unfortunately, yeah, I wanted to get everything out. I was going to talk to Paul about this last night. Paul from Alaska. Was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, hey, brother, I'm so sorry. We've been behind trying to make sure everything's packed properly, making sure there's a Boveda inside every pack and whatnot, getting the stickers inside the packs as well. Because obviously we have the logo sticker on the outside. On the inside, there's also one. So, you know, is what it is. We want to make sure everything looked good and was good for you. But also, we go Friday to ship out so we can say this on Saturday, all this shenanigans I'm saying right now, basically. And I didn't realize the hours had changed so much with everything going on. I don't really go to the post office very much. I usually go to UPS, whatever the heck's it called, right by Cigars and More. But this time, so many orders, I was like, no, we'll use the flat rate boxes, make it super simple. Everything will look uniform. It'll look good. It'll look classy. and not the case. They were closed. It was terrible. It was terrible. But either way, we got it in, and I am very excited. I don't even have a cigar yet, but a cigar will be coming right now, guys, because I'm still smoking out of. You guys can see this. Smoke in. Boom. Oh, wait. We've got our guest for the morning. I'll let it. Whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up, and I will put you on. Cigar for today. Tatuaje's Frankie's. Also Frankie. Also Frankie. I have mine in hand. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I like the way you think. What are you smoking right now, brother? Oh, never mind. She just took off on me. I actually got 2 Noirs right here. I think I might smoke one of these this morning. I don't know. I might save it for later. I think I might just save that for later. That to the side. So, guys, if you do me a favor this morning, like Frankie said, definitely check out that what do you call it? The cigar score poll, because we really want to get on there, guys. This time it would be phenomenal. In fact, I'm gonna go with this little guy though, because I don't have a super long. We'll flip it around. Come on, let's focus. Black Market from Alec Bradley. They're a little powerhouse to start the day, but you know what? I deserve it. I deserve the power. All right. I think I can handle it, but I do have to take off this huge band right here. Robodomo. Robodomo. That's an awesome name, by the way. I apologize. Who's Robodomo? Give me an. Oh yeah, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But that is friggin' awesome. All right, there we go. I think she is back. Thumbs up, and that means I am bringing her on the show. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. You look great. Good morning. How's your Monday starting?
Excellent. I'm talking. Actually, it's going very well. I had an excellent phone call right before this, so it's good.
I like the way that sounds.
Yeah. So, how are you doing this morning?
I am doing great. I got to announce just a second ago. I'm going to show you too, since you're on screen with me now. Our 10 packs are in hand right here.
Awesome. Those look great.
Yeah, I am so excited. We finally get to start shipping out today, so hopefully everybody enjoys them. Manny, I hope you enjoy yours as well. Going to be having himself a Noir in a little bit with a hazelnut coffee. Good call. Good call. I like the way you're thinking. Are you going to be having a cigar with us this morning? What are you smoking on?
Me, I am actually. You know what? I picked out this this little thing right here. It's from DAV Cigars.
Oh, very nice.
It's a boutique cigar company by Armin. I cannot say his last name, but anyways, he's great. And the cigar is pretty good too. I like it a lot. But it was meant for last night, and then I just was like, I'll just grab that since I didn't smoke it last night.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, if you have it still, may as well smoke it. I get that.
Absolutely, I do believe in smoke them if you got them.
Oh yeah, exactly. I still need a shirt that says that. I have not yet seen any companies just use that. It's so simple. Just put it on the shirt.
Wow. Surely somebody is. I'll have to Google that later now.
We got to find one. Yeah.
If not, we're gonna make one.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. And guys, as I said a second ago, I'm having the Black Market from Alec Bradley, but my Neanderthal-like skills, I completely shredded the little giant band that came over it.
I have that cigar. I can go grab it and show it to. But that's a great cigar. That's a new cigar, right? It just came out.
This one's been out for a little bit. I think maybe the size is a little bit newer. It's the Punk. It's the little guy. It came in the Shorty for 40 cigar pack from Cigar Prop during Honest Abe's Battle of the Bands. In fact, I think I have so many things. Oh, come on. There we go.
Hey, Frankie. Oh, that's awesome. Aren't those bags phenomenal? Yep, I got that bag. Look, this is mine. We'll show off our Abe bags.
That's another really cool thing about cigars right there. I mean, we are literally almost as far apart as possible in this country, from shore to shore. And yet we have something very in common right here in our hands. Like it could be the exact same bag. People could not even realize you're on the other side of my camera. I'm just handing it to you if I wanted. They would never know. They would never know.
That is a really cool idea. Actually, now we're gonna have to do that just to freak people out. I'll be like,
Yeah, if I got someone on this side, someone on your side, I will throw something on the end. Just hand. Oh my goodness.
that would be funny.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry, I'm just gonna light up.
Oh well. So how was your? What did you do this week? How was your your Saturday night show?
It actually went pretty well. Something I've never tried before. Frankie unfortunately had to go to a funeral out of town, so he wasn't able to make the show for the most part. But I decided like, hey, maybe the fans could join with us.
Yeah. Okay. So how did that go? I missed it. I was like too late.
Oh, it's all good. It happens. But it went really well. We had some longtime viewers, some guys who are new to the show hop on, smoking different cigars from different parts of the country. I hope to get you on next time we do that because it was really interesting. We had a little bit of a troll situation. A couple of guys hopped on there, got rid of them. I should have seen that coming, honestly. Like, it's not the first time. It won't be the last.
You mean they tried to get in the show?
Oh, I let them on. That was my bad. Yeah. Not great.
How quickly did they start trolling, or how quickly did you notice?
Immediately.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to get them off screen as fast as possible. Luckily, one was just screaming into the mic, so I couldn't really tell what was going on. The other one wasn't so great. But you know what? Everyone's adults who watches this anyways. You can all stand to be trolled a little bit.
It's just so funny that it's adults out there who are doing this trolling. Like, what? I don't know. It's one thing to be like spending your time watching mindless TV, but to spend your time doing mindless punks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more because I can think of a lot of things to do with my time. That's just not one of them. That does not come to me. But
he let them on. What an amateur.
Yeah, I had to put that on screen because Frankie's right. That was amateur hour for my business. And we're speaking of people who are on Saturday. Goody was watching with this brother, and I want to get you on next time. I haven't seen you in like 2 years, man. It's been too long. I got to get to Fresno, brother, and I missed you, man. We're gonna go have a cigar in Fresno, or you come over here while I have a cigar in Bakersfield, whatever it takes. I miss you, brother. And Alfonso, good morning over on YouTube. There we go. Now, Melanie, we haven't had you on a Monday yet, but there's a good reason for it this particular Monday. And I was hoping that you might want to go into detail today about that.
Oh, I'm lost.
You're lost? I believe we talked about this off air. We're still talking about it. We can keep it secret for right now.
I don't know. You go.
All right, we'll bring it up. I'll bring it up later. Okay.
I don't know. I still maybe there's so many things going on. I get lost easily.
It's okay. But I do want to say, Martin, good morning. There we go. And I'm so sorry I missed your comment, Robo. Got a nickname in the military. Appreciate the chat. That is an awesome. Romo Domo is an awesome nickname. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I like that a lot, brother. And then I wanted to move that over to the side for a second.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we talked about Saturday's show, and that went good. I enjoyed it. How did Sunday go? How did the Professor show go?
Oh, the Professor show went great. We had Lisette Perez Carrillo on there. She's amazing. I mean, the amount of work and excitement and things that she's done in the industry is awesome. They've really and then obviously she's also a lawyer, so she's got that background to be able to help us fight against a lot of the, with the PCA and the CRA. So it's great. She's an excellent or an amazing asset to the industry. So it was really awesome to listen to her.
That's a good term right there. Asset to the industry. Like when Rocky Patel stepped in and started helping us all out, really going to bat for us. And it's nice to see there's a lot of smart individuals in the industry. So it's nice to see that we've got people to count on. Because obviously myself, I know why I don't want certain taxes. I know why I don't want certain regulations. Do not have the words or knowledge in order to to put that into effect and to really make change. So it's nice to see people like Lisette who can do such a thing for us.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they need our support.
Absolutely. You know, I studied politics and I studied the government, and just the way that it's set out, you've got to have some background. You got to know what you're doing. You've got to be able to, because those lawyers, you're fighting against other lawyers, and those lawyers are, pretty much going to come in and try to get their way any way that they can. So it's definitely great. Best Vitola for the Melanio Mondays. Oh yeah.
Melanio Mondays. Frankie is on a roll right this with comments today. For once, he's actually contributing to the show. My favorite Vitola, I think, he's asking a question right there. Melanie, do you have a favorite size of Serie V Melanio from Oliva?
I don't really have a favorite size, but if I picked a size, it'd definitely be the Lancero because I love Lanceros. But I just haven't smoked a lot of the Series V actually.
Oh yeah, the Serie V, what do you call it? Has a great Lancero. That is a phenomenal one. But I don't think they make that one in the Melanio, which I wish they did, because they got the Serie V, they got the Maduro, and they got the Melanio. Frankie, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think it's just just the Serie V that's got the Lancero, which is friggin' amazing. And I don't have any near me.
I thought it was Melanio. I thought it was. Maybe no, I don't know. I thought it looked the same as the rest of them, but I could be wrong.
No, they look exactly the same. It's just a band that says Melanio on it. They're different cigars. Don't get me wrong, but the band themselves, that Serie V, the V itself, that band is exactly the same. I mean, it looks classy. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
I mean, they're great. They sell great too. They're great cigars. People love them. The Lanceros would not stay in stock. So.
No, for good reason, yeah. And I kind of wish we sold more in our area, but for some reason, what's the word I'm looking for? The market or the consumer base around me, they're not Lancero guys. They just aren't. So if you get a box of Lanceros, they're gonna sit in the shop for maybe a couple months. So it's like, you need room for other cigars, and we know what does sell. They want the bigger ring gauges, they want the longer smokes. We got a lot of golf courses. I'm sure you got a lot of golf courses in your area.
Oh yeah.
So those guys, and they want a big cigar to last them throughout the game.
Yep.
I wish more people out there smoke Lanceros, and I wish they had a Serie V Melanio Lancero.
Well, from what I've experienced, there is a lot of people out there who love Lanceros. Lancero lovers are like strictly Lancero lovers because it's just the flavor. You're mostly tasting the wrapper of the cigar, so they like that flavor. But I think they're also more difficult to make. So if you have an avid cigar smoker who does like Lanceros, they're not going to place all their stuff on a Lancero because they know that they can't get them all the time. So they would probably find something else to have an everyday smoke. I feel that's what they would happen.
No, 100%. Yeah, because it's a difficult cigar to find as soon as you get one you like. For myself, Sinistro makes their Havana Vieja in a Lancero with the shaggy foot, and it's probably my favorite Lancero out there. Absolutely phenomenal. I bought a box when they came out, and I probably should have bought 2 or 3 apparently, because now I can't find them anywhere.
See,
so I made that exact mistake you said right there. I made that mistake hard.
I love the Foundation Tabernacle, the Lancero Tabernacle. That is a great cigar, and it's really I find it often, so I love it. And every time I find it, I always buy 3 or 4 sticks. I never buy a box because I'm a Fuente kid, but
It's hard not to want to smoke Fuente. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good ones out there, but it's even harder, I think, to limit yourself to a box of anything because there's so many different cigars to try.
That's true. But we always, my boyfriend at least, he's always a box person. He'll buy a box. I think it's out of respect for if you can afford it, he's kind of let me just go ahead and get a box. So it's just, but he's a true cigar smoker. He's gonna want a cigar every day, maybe 3 or 4,
I get that. Yeah. I steer clear of the boxes, and I'll buy 20 at a time, but it won't be one box. It'll definitely be a mix match. If I bought straight up boxes all the time, I think I'd be out of room everywhere by now, because I don't like throwing boxes away either.
I know it's a problem. That's all my problems. I've got boxes that we've bought, and then I've got, of course, I get boxes, from or given to me as well. So it's just like, and then I have, but I've won a lot of humidors. I think every humidor that I have, I've won except for the stand-up one. I bought that one, but I've got like three Rocky Patel humidors, one Ashton, a very like an old Ashton that Ashton didn't even know belonged to them. I was like, really, guys, this is totally you. Like I looked it up and everything. I was like, but they had, and then there's a My Father's humidor. I like that one. That one's really pretty.
Nice. I like that a lot. See, I'm the opposite. I just need functionality. Like there's so many nice humidors out there. If I start to collect, it's gonna be a problem. I know that. So I'm always going Tubadors. I mean, we've got
Oh, cool.
several thousand cigars here at the house, and then more over at the club.
Wow.
So it's a problem. And we're not even. I don't have the biggest collection that I know of. My buddies have way more than me. I thought I was doing pretty good, and that number is nothing compared to them.
Well,
There are
I
guys
don't think
out
I
there.
have thousands. I don't think I have thousands. I don't. I mean, that's a lot of cigars. I would say maybe, well, at the most, maybe 2,000 at the most, but I doubt over that. At 25 a box, no way.
But it adds up pretty quickly. I didn't even realize how many we had on hand until I started actually looking through everything. Like this might be too much, but
That's a
I'm
lot.
not gonna stop. It's not gonna.
Not gonna stop. It might be too much, but I don't care. I'm going for the gold.
Yeah, it's the truth right there. Yeah, it's like it could be a problem. I'm not gonna let it stop me.
Yeah. Okay, so I like this LFD Digger, but I'll tell you another great cigar for golfing and it's great because it will last, but you can also share it with your buddies because it's affordable. Is the Rocky Patel Edge? That cigar will stay lit 5 to 10 minutes, so you can like go and golf, and you can come right back to it. It'll still be lit, and it's good, and you can buy 4.
They got a good size for that too, right? They've got that bigger 6x60 on that guy, right?
I don't think so. I think it's mostly Toro.
I thought
Toros
so.
and Toros and like double Toro and like Churchill. I think that's kind of like their sizes, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Hey, the Churchill's perfect for me. I love Churchills, so
Yeah, I like
I don't get a
Churchill.
chance to smoke them very often, though. That's the sad part.
I like them if they taste, if they're like a certain flavor, then they're made for that Churchill flavor. But I really can't smoke a Churchill the whole way down. Like it's like I lose interest. But now the Angel Share Presidential, is it the Presidential? Is that I think it's Presidente or something.
El Presidente, yeah.
That size, I like that size. That's a nice. I can smoke on that cigar, especially for like a celebration or something. That cigar will last, a good 2 hours.
Oh,
Or the whole-
easily, yeah.
or the whole party, so it's great.
Yeah, I went to a rap, or not a rap party. It was like what's the word I'm looking for? An industry party here in Bakersfield. One of the local photographers got all the models and people together, and mainly they're drinkers. So there's very few cigars. There's like 4 or 5 cigar smokers. So I'm like, I'll bring everybody a little something. And I'm like, what can I puff on? And this goes to Joshua right here, going to LFD. I brought with me an Andalusian Bull because that thing, if you smoke slowly, you got 2.5 hours on it. So the entire party, just one cigar, and not having to worry about relighting, none of that shenanigans. It helps.
That is cool. Hey, I'm gonna let Winston out real quick. Hold on one second.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Joshua, yes, the howitzer. What size is that though? That's that was a big guy, right? That I'm not crazy. I think that's a larger ring gauge right there. Oh, so, yeah. I have to let somebody in actually right now. Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Life as it happens on life.
Has to. Actually, she is such a helpful little sister. She also brings
Aw.
me my coffee in the morning.
Aww.
Yeah, she's wonderful, and it's also getting closer to Halloween, so she busted out the spooky cups. I cannot ask for nicer little siblings.
That is so sweet. I love it. You know, I love my the lady. I don't like to call her my cleaning lady because she's not. She's like my friend, but she does, come over and spruce up my house, and I just love it because I always forget to turn. My daughter actually made me a calendar with like all of our pictures, so we get together every Christmas and summer, and we go on a vacation together by ourselves. So she took all those photos and put them in a calendar for me, and I was just like, "This is so awesome!" But I never remember to turn the calendar. So, so Annetta always comes in and turns my calendar, and it's like, I love it. It's like the greatest thing ever. I'm like, I'm so glad that you turned my calendar for me. It makes my day.
Yeah, see, those are the little things that when people help you out with that, it means the world, really. It really
It
does.
really does.
Yeah,
It's
it's like,
so fun.
like up here, like probably, I got to switch the calendar, but just because, one of those things that just doesn't happen. I do those kind of things all the time.
Somehow I just don't look at it, and then when I notice that it's switched, I'm like, I see it. It's like I'm detailed. I notice a lot of detail, but I don't like. It doesn't keep there's like so much detail that I'm like, doot, 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 and I'm like, and I just keep on going. But when I see something, I notice it, and I'm like, oh wow, it's changed. That's great.
Yeah. See, yeah, it's that moment of like that. That's got to be a nice moment every time it happens. Like, oh my god, something's different.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It is
man.
funny.
Oh. A little bit of a funny story. Gosh, this was 12, 14 years ago, something like that. Me and Frankie like to do little jokes on the family and whatnot. So one year we got a buddy of mine who's good at Photoshop. Do you remember that movie Zoolander, like forever ago?
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
shows the calendar of just him in the same pose and a different color shirt every time?
Oh, no. Yeah.
So we decided to take a picture with just the same white shirt on. Like we had two just dressed white shirts. And I had our buddy switch the color and the background color. And we made a calendar and gave those away for Christmas. Oh, man. I wish I knew where that was because that was just – oh, God, it was so dumb. It was so dumb.
Now I think you should make a bikini calendar.
I think I could pull that off. I think I would look good in it. Maybe a one piece, maybe not a bikini. I don't want to ruin anyone's eyes, just in case.
Oh my gosh. I bought a one piece the other day because it reminded me of my childhood. I'm like, it looks like, because all these things come back. Fashion like makes its way back or something. And I was like, oh my God, it is so, it looks like a little child's bathing suit. I don't even know if it'll really fit. I haven't tried it on. So I'm just like, but I was like, this is so cute. It's like, I swear I had that bathing suit when I was a kid. And so I wanted it again.
That's awesome. I love that. Being a guy though, we have the same shirt in the little kid section as the guy section. We wear too many weird t-shirts, so I could probably find a shirt from my childhood. I just probably shouldn't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta wear more adult shirts once in a while. My goodness, I've been wearing so many logos lately. Like I got the KMA one on right now.
Oh, nice. I got that shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so comfy. I wear it all the time.
That's awesome. It is a super soft sweater. It's just that everything is so big on me. Come here.
And then Anthony in the comments saying, having too many cigars is not the problem. Not having enough cigars, that's a problem. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then Manny, what are the benefits of a Lancero? Honestly, I think Melanie explained it perfectly earlier. You want to give them that rundown again?
Yeah, the benefits are that you get to you're going to taste the wrapper more than the fillers. And, if you have a Lancero that's covered in Cameroon wrapper, that's going to be a delicious cigar. It's like a nice little dessert. So, yeah, it's the fact that you have less binder, less filler, less binder, more wrapper. So or I guess you wouldn't have less binder. So it'd be less filler, more wrapper, and then you can taste it. I don't really know.
Exactly, yeah. No, that's exactly right though. It's that more wrapper ratio, because once you get into those huge ring gauges, the wrapper just becomes less and less of a percentage. Excuse me. There's no way you can't add more wrapper on top of it. At some point, you're gonna ruin your cigar, or all of a sudden the price is gonna go way up. Like if you look at what's a good example? Sinistro does their Scalas, where it is a normal torpedo shape, but around it they actually twined a wrapper and put it around the entire cigar. So you have 2 wrappers on one cigar right there, and they're both wrapper quality leaves. So the price goes up.
It's like similar to a barber pole, or the in between the lines.
Kind of, but it's literally like you've seen the Anaconda from CAO.
Oh,
where they
no, I
use-
haven't.
Oh, okay. How do I explain this? It literally looks like a thin piece of twine wrapped around the cigar, so it's
Okay.
not like flat at any point. It's all sticking up, but you
Okay.
smoke right through it.
Wow, that's interesting.
I don't have one on hand. I wish I could show you. I'm gonna get one to send your way.
Oh, that reminds me. What's your favorite cigar app that you go and do you use the cigar app to go and look up cigars information about them?
I have this. It's a really interesting app. You can't download it right now because it doesn't. It's not on there. But it's called My Local Tobacconist Trina, and I just make her get the information for me.
Well, that sounds pretty awesome. We need to get her into an app so anybody can talk to her.
I think yeah, it's gonna be called Ask Trina. It's not just cigar related; it's also life advice.
Cool.
Taxes, anything you guys want. She'll be available 24/7.
Wow, that's amazing. 24/7.
She hates that joke. We do that to her all the time in shop.
Okay, I'm like,
Oh my God.
does she know what she's getting herself into?
Yeah, I do that to her too often. I got to stop doing that actually one of these days.
That's funny. Well, as long as you're not giving out her number, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, in my defense, she does it herself because the shop number is on the page right now. Okay, you can technically call her anytime you want. She might be working, but you can call her.
That's so funny. No, well, I like I use this great cigar app. It's called Cigar Scanner, and you actually have you heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. I can just take and then you can. What I really love is you can archive what you've looked up, so then you know like what you've had or what what you wanted or what that guy was smoking the other day, and you wanted to check it out. So it's. I like that. And then, of course, I was always able to get like some kind of information from it, and then I could go and sell that cigar easier too. So,
Yeah, 100%. That makes that's perfect. The
good.
problem I have. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
The problem I have is that I've never consistently using them. I always forget like, oh, that was a great cigar, and like 3 hours later, I'm like, I should have probably actually used the app. Next time. And then repeat cycle. I did a good job the beginning of last year where I would take a picture and then put notes for myself just in my phone notes. And I've got like 30, 40 of them in there. And then it just dropped off. I want to say I've probably tried about 200 to 300 different cigars so far. And I am completely like, I should have been taking notes from day one. I should have because
right?
People ask like right now. Joseph is talking about the element. I don't know how to pronounce that, brother, and I haven't had the Lancero, but I know what cigar you're talking about. And I don't have my notes on that anymore because I've had it in a different size, and I wish I would have just done the work. Oh, gosh,
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. Anthony 1-800 Trina. That's 100% right. And Trina is wonderful, man. Yeah. The LFD Coronado Gordo at a 7-inch by 60 masterpiece. That is huge. That is a big cigar. I don't tend to go for that big a cigar.
Yeah, I don't either. I've got a friend who is always buying those cigars. I'm just like, or the 7x70. Is it a 7x70 that the CAO has?
Yeah, there's a few of those out there. Yeah,
that's just insane. And even some of the greatest cigar masters are like, that's not going to taste that great. I mean, that's a lot to put in your mouth. So it's not even something that they even recommend.
Yeah, I hear that all the time because we're going back to that whole wrapper binder filler ratio. It throws it off, but at the same time, for the market, it really does help out some people. Like, I got a buddy in town. He's I think 6'7", something like that. So he's at least like almost a foot and a half taller than me.
Wow.
He's a big guy. He's a big, and he says like, I can't get a Robusto because it looks like I'm holding this little baby thing in my hand. It might as well be a roach clip. So he wants a bigger cigar to match a bigger guy. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense, man. Yeah. Smoke what you
But
gotta
that's
smoke.
not for the taste. So that's when you look at. That kind of reminds me of people who just want a big cigar because they just like the way it looks. You know, not for the big guy. That makes actually sense. But for the guys that are just like, you know, they want a bigger truck, they get a bigger truck.
Well, I have 100% do that. I do that every time I go to Fremont Street in Vegas. My buddy Paul Vato runs Vato Cigars out there, and he supplies
cool.
cigars for, I want to say, almost every area that sells cigars on Fremont. He's got his own brand, and it's called Vato Cigars. And he makes one that's called the All In, and it is an 18-inch by 50 ring gauge cigar. And every time I go there, I will smoke that, and just basically trying to advertise for him. I walk down, up and back on Fremont, like, you get some weird looks.
Yeah.
But they always go and buy a cigar afterwards. So I'm like, you know what? If this is helping, I'm gonna smoke this every time.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's phenomenal. I love Vegas. I can't wait to go back. I'm so ready to go on vacation. I don't know when the good time is to go either.
I really wanted to go at the end of this month because I hear it just gets absolutely insane for Halloween, and I want to see that, but it's just probably not going to happen this time. So maybe next year, a whole Halloween cigar party for everybody out there in Vegas.
What? That would be BA. That would be BA. I would love it. I'd be there for the ferry. I don't know. I guess I could be all kinds of things. I don't even know. I'm not going to be anything this year, but I wonder what I would be if I wanted to be something.
You're not dressing up? What? No.
I know. Oh, I guess I should probably. You're probably right. I probably should do a photo shoot with some kind of outfit on.
I say yes, and then we will put that on the Facebook supporter stuff.
Okay.
Let me know.
Oh, is that what we were talking about?
You got this. I believe in you. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. I'll pull out something. I do have one year. I was a cat, and that was something to be seen.
See, I would like to see that. I was also a cat, but nobody wanted to see that. It was crazy.
That was a fun year. That was like I think I had been working out for like the past 2 years, and then I'd like just recently left my boyfriend at the time, so I was like, let's have some fun. It was, yep, that's how it went. Boom.
I like it. But here,
what are you gonna be?
oh, I could tell you guys. That's fine. I'm doing a reveal on another show I do called Girls Gore and Gin. It's a horror based podcast.
Oh, cool.
But it's have you seen the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, not recently, but yes, I've seen a lot of it before.
I love that show. And there's a musical they did called The Nightman Cometh, and I'm gonna go as the Dayman, the full yellow suit.
No, that's awesome.
So I'm excited for that.
David.
I hear the song on. Yeah, I can hear it. Oh my god.
Oh man, no, my little brother was a big comedian lover, so he would always he got me into Family Guy, into Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like every weird, awkward adult comedy I know is from him. He's like, here, watch this.
That's that's a good brother right there, because yeah, you gotta laugh in life. You gotta get those jokes in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh god, we're coming up to 40 minutes, guys, and so I know I keep this at 30, but you know what? I was having such a good conversation. Thank you for hopping on with me, and I think we're gonna start making this a regular thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast.
And then if we kind of snuck it in there a little bit, but for those Facebook supporters, Melanie is going to be a part of that. So I think we're gonna have to talk after the show for a second. We'll set a goal like to when we'll start doing Facebook only shows and whatnot like that. But more stuff is coming your guys' way. Obviously, more giveaways now that we're getting more Patreon members. Do
they like bourbon? Do they live in Florida? I need them to live in Florida though.
That's the hard part about trying to ship stuff like that, because there's so many friggin' rules.
Yeah, that is true. And and it's just being, where you can actually get it. It's like you have to kind of think about, your audience, and if they can't get it, having the T-shirt and the hat's not going to do them much good.
Oh, believe me, these guys are not going to cry about it. They will figure out a way to get if you get them the shirt, they will go to get the alcohol. Don't worry.
Really?
I believe in all of them. Every single one of them.
I think we just need to. I just need to get it over there. I have to work on some things.
Call
But it's in every Publix right now in Florida, and it's got a ton of gold medals, and they're doing really well. So I was glad I got picked up by them.
That is awesome. It's what's the name again?
Ragged Branch.
Ragged Branch. Thank you. Yeah, I want to make sure we put that out there. Send me a link next time so I can put it in the description too if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. We should be talking about this off air, but I'm just gonna say right now. Yeah, no. Send me all the links so I can add them to the description. It's just easier that way because we got to share all this stuff when it's a good something to drink. People need to know.
I know, and I think maybe I should send you some, and then I can have you drink it with me on maybe one morning. Hey, let's do cigars and alcohol in the morning. I'm just kidding. Instead of cigars and coffee. I'm kidding, though. No, I would be very worthless the rest of the day. After bourbon at 8 in the morning for you. Good girl.
I've done it before. I could do it again. Don't worry. Yeah, there's a lot of life in this guy.
Right? Oh my gosh. We used to do that.
Guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if you want to see that, but it might happen. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Right now, anything's on the table. I used to love it watching. I thought it was so funny whenever I'd wake up and see those two girls, Hoda, I think her name Hoda and Kathy Gifford. Is that what her name? I think her name's. Anyways, they're like on the Today Show or whatever. I don't watch them that much, but I remember at one point in time, a couple years ago, I turned it on. My mom was like watching it, and they are sitting there drinking wine in the morning. I was like, this is genius, and it was on like family TV, and I thought that was so great. I was like, I love being outside the box. It's so much fun. So.
Heck yeah. If it's working, it's working. I like that idea.
If it's working, it's working.
Yeah. And you said you're more of a wine drinker, right? You dabble, yeah?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't like to I just have my Prosecco. I'm kind of like, I've been through the wine journey. I've done all of that. Been a connoisseur, came down from that, I got over that. It's just, now I'm just like, let me just have something that I keep on, hand, and that is, I know that I like it and it's easy. And to tell you the truth, it's something, Prosecco is not going to like make you fall down unless you're drinking it, like gulping it down. So to me, that's a much safer situation.
That is smart. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. I got to get moving, guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Same time. Make sure you check out Cigars and More Deal of the Week. You get a 5-pack of Ventura cigars. You have a chance to win a very cool ashtray. And I will be back tomorrow as well for the first third of the week with Frankie over at Cigars and More on Rosedale. A bunch of other stuff to check out, guys. Be sure your pre-orders are coming in today right here, guys. They are on hand. If you want to buy some we still have them available. We also have the 5-packs now. Message me direct in order to get a hold of me. I will answer as soon as I can, guys. I promise. And I will talk to y'all later. Melanie, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, as always. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. All right, guys. Have a great American morning, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.